Hello, beautiful people. This is Abraham, and I'm recording this message for my Spiritual Abe YouTube channel. And today, I truly wanted to come down here and just give this message because I've been feeling like you finally see yourself. You finally see your worth. You finally see everything that you bring to the table. If you're finding this message, I'm setting strong intentions that this video is going to find the people that are in a specific point in their life where everything is truly like everything is about to change, like things are going to change like this, and we don't know the how. We have like a time frame. I'm thinking within the next 2 weeks, like the end of the year and the beginning of the year, the beginning of the next year is going to be it's going to be a total like reality shift. You're not going to be like, you might I need to calm down. You might be moving homes, and it's a scary place to be because you took that leap of faith. And also, you might be getting called to fast. You might be you might be fasting. My brain is not working properly today because I'm fasting myself. So I just feel I feel a little off and weak because I haven't been eating. But I just been getting called to fast and to cleanse my system, specifically my throat area, my throat chakra. I've been getting called to fast. So you might be getting called to fast as well. You might be trying to detox your body. So if the universe is telling you fast, then of course do your research and fast in a way that works for you and your body. But I just wanted to say that you finally see yourself, you finally see your worth, and it was like it was another shift, another layer that you had to discover of yourself. Things that you didn't even realize, in ways that you weren't showing up for yourself, in ways that you kept on pouring onto other people, giving yourself away, and then leaving you at last, taking care of you at the end of the day, when in reality you should be your priority always. You should be taking care of yourself, and you are finally understanding that. You are finally understanding that the way that the universe sees you, you finally see yourself in that same way. The way that your ancestors, the way that your angels, God, and the universe, the way that the universe sees you, it's the way that you are seeing yourself now. So you are carrying yourself with more grace and more respect towards your energy. You are being very skeptical with the way that you act around people, or the amount of energy that you give to certain people, because before you weren't seeing it, of how drained you were getting by just giving yourself away like that, and people not respecting it, people not acknowledging. Oh my god, the wind feels so nice. I love nature. I'm an earth sign, so wind to me is just everything. But anyway, I was saying that you are finally understanding that you cannot just give yourself away like that. Like, it's not respectful to your energy to just give yourself away like that and let people step over you because they don't see you. But the root of that was you not seeing yourself because of whatever reason, in my specific story, or like in my specific occasion, I guess. In my personal life, my mom is just like that. My mom, it's a type of woman that she always puts herself last. She's always trying to make everybody feel good. She's always trying to take care of everybody, trying to solve everybody's problems. She calls herself like a lioness, a mother lioness, 444. And it's beautiful, right? And it's generous, and she has a huge heart. But at the end of the day, she leaves herself last. And when you try to pour into other people, when you try to solve their problems and make their life better and try to do the work that they have to do, you try to do it for them, then you are leaving yourself hanging, right? So I come from a mom that is just like that. And of course, me, the one I had to be the one that picked up on that as well. And I didn't realize how much I was trying to take care of the people around me. And it's like a very specific line, because you want to be there for the ones that you love, because you don't want to leave them hanging, because that's not in your heart. You want to still take care of them, right? In the best way that you can. But you cannot do the work for them. And when you confuse those two, and then you try to heal for them, you try to guide them, to tell them what to do, to like tell them, hey, this is where we have to go, this is how you heal, this is what. At the end of the day, everybody has to do their own work. At the end of the day, they are responsible for doing what they need to do. At the end of the day, the universe and God gave them a mission, just like God gave you a mission. They are also the chosen ones to break free from generational curse. And they have to be the ones realizing it and doing the work. You cannot do the work for them. You cannot be the one that is always trying to help them, because at the end of the day, it feels like you're babying them. Like you're trying to spoon feed them healing. You're trying to spoon feed them the universe and whatever it is that you're trying to do, but it's draining at the end of the day, because you did it. Just like God told you that your purpose was to break free from generational curses, and that your purpose was to take that leap of faith and do the work and the inner work. You have been incredible. You have been amazing at doing it. Like, there's nothing that nobody could say about your position and about the way that you have handled yourself and the way that you have handled every single situation, because the universe has been testing you, or just preparing you for you to get to this point. And with every challenge you have done, like, it's crazy to think that every challenge you just come back stronger and you just stay strong. My sister, yesterday we had a talk, because I've been trying, it's my younger sister, and I've been trying to like be there for her in ways that I cannot. I be there in ways for her in ways that she needs, that I cannot provide. I just simply cannot, because it is not my purpose and not my mission to do that. It's her own responsibility and her own mission and purpose to be there for her, for herself, in the ways that she specifically needs. It's not up to me. So she was expecting that from me, and I was the one trying to do it. And it was like, at the end of the day, I don't blame her and I don't blame me. I just blame nobody. It's just the way that we have been doing things for the longest, me trying to help her, and then her just like expecting it, because I've always done that. So what the fuck I was saying? Well, yeah, I was just explaining that about my sister. Like, oh, yesterday we had a conversation. We've been like struggling lately with that, but I saw myself and I saw my worth, and I woke up to who I really am, and I woke up to what I bring to the table. And when people just take, not because they want to take, not because they're doing it on purpose, but because it's always been that dynamic between you and them, because it's also part of you just giving yourself away. So it's both. At the end of the day, when I woke up and I said, you know what, I need to stop giving myself away like that. I need to stop trying to solve everybody's issues, everybody's problems. I need to stop trying to make everybody else days better, or make them feel uncomfortable. Make them feel comfortable, and they leave myself and my spirit and what I bring to the table hanging, and make me uncomfortable, and then make me miserable. Like, I had to understand that I cannot do that, because when I did that and I left myself hanging, I cannot leave my ego just like that. I cannot leave my shadowness, my darkness, just like that, because then it just gets all over the place and it starts creeping in and it starts driving without me even noticing, and then that's where I'm leading. It's leading me through the wrong path. It's never like to the wrong path, because at the end of the day, if that is happening just like it happened to me, you're going to hit the wall, and at some point you're going to realize, just like I realized. I feel like you're realizing that at this point, in this very moment, or with like the previous, like with recent events, you have been realizing. Anyway, we cannot just do that, right? We cannot just give ourselves away for free. And I had a conversation with her yesterday, and I was truly like just waiting for her, because I just told myself, since I've been seeing myself and what I bring to the table, 1044, I told myself I am not going to engage in any sort of communication or relationship with anybody when my energy is not being respected and when they don't see the way that I see myself. Because at the end of the day, the way that I see myself and the way that I carry myself and respect my energy, if people around me that I'm trying to have a relationship with, if they don't do the same, if they don't see me nor respect me nor see all the effort that I'm doing and all the fights that I've been fighting, not only for myself but for them as well, if they don't see that, then oh well. Like at some point they're going to, but I'm not gonna give myself away just because they're my family. I'm not gonna give myself away just because they're my loved ones or because I love them. When somebody doesn't respect you or doesn't see you, it's not capable of seeing you, then there's nothing you can possibly do. I'm not going to try and explain myself and hope for them to see me. No. I'm just going to pull myself back, and I'm just going to pull my energy and focus on me and focus on Abraham and focus on the connection that I have with God and the universe and with my purpose and destiny. That's what I'm going to do, because that's what I'm getting called to do, because I woke up and because I chose my energy over somebody else's energy, right? So yesterday we were having that conversation, and I was waiting for her to be the one that came up to me and communicated, because like I said, I pulled my energy back. She was the one that was projecting and expecting a lot of things from me, and I just pulled back and I just let her realize her thing. And I knew that she was going to at some point, but I didn't know how long it was going to take. So I just pulled my energy back. I kept on focusing on me. I kept on like doing my thing, focusing on my purpose, on my path, on what I have to do, talking, making YouTube, reading my favorite books, doing my thing. You know, that's what we're doing. We do our thing. We see our energy, and when we are not appreciated, we pull back and we focus on ourselves. We don't leave ourselves hanging anymore. We don't pour into other people trying to make them understand or trying to help them get to snap out of their ego, because at the end of the day, it's their own lesson, it's their own purpose, and it's their own responsibility for them to align themselves, not for you to try and align them, because your own responsibility is aligning yourself for you to fulfill your purpose and destiny. It's not for you to try to make everybody else around you align themselves into breaking the generational trauma. At the end of the day, they have their own purpose, and it's their own responsibility to break free from their own generational curse. Because at the end of the day, they have different karmic energy as well. 1333. So, yeah, we were having a conversation. She finally realized. She came up to me, and I was just calmly reading my book, and she was like, can we have a conversation? And I was like, sure. Like, okay, sure. And I was just very calm, very compassionate. But at the end of the day, I still showed up in the way that I showed up for myself, and I still said what I needed to say. And well, I don't know where I'm going with this. Oh, but she said that that for her, it was admiring seeing me and always being so strong and always coming stronger to every challenge, and every challenge that I face, it didn't bring me down. I just stayed strong. I stayed trusting in the universe, and I stayed focused on my path. And she said that it was admiring. She said that it was inspiring to see me doing that. So that's a sign, that's a confirmation for you too, to stop giving yourself away and try to solve everybody's issues. Because at the end of the day, when you do that, and when you 1444, when you baby them, you're making them even worse. It's like you're delaying, not worse, but you're delaying their awakening, and you're delaying them snapping out of it. So when you start tapping into your energy and you respect yourself and pull back your energy and be like, I'm not going to be dealing with that BS. I'm not going to be dealing with that stuff. If you got something going on, if you feel some type of way, then figure it out, right? Compassionately, obviously, but that's just the way that I communicate with myself. And it's like they're going to figure it out, and you pull back your energy, right? And then that makes them snap out of it. You choosing yourself, and you choosing to stay strong, and you choosing to fulfill your purpose and deepen that connection with the universe, regardless of whatever is going on around you, regardless of like people thinking and projecting onto you and hurting you. At the end of the day, you don't take it personal, and you come back to yourself and you stay strong. And when you do that, it creates an echo effect. It creates an echo effect with the people around you, and they start realizing and snapping out of the freaking BS. So that's just a confirmation that we are taking the right path. We are doing the exact thing that the universe and God is wanting us to do. We are aligning because that's all we have to do. That's all of our responsibility. We don't have the responsibility to help anybody break free, to guide them or know their life and know what they're doing wrong and tell them what they're doing wrong. That's draining, and that's going to get you nowhere, because at the end of the day, they won't listen. If you tell them, they won't listen. They have to realize for themselves. And you staying strong and you pulling your energy back, that is showing them that there's something wrong, because my energy's not there and they feel it. So yeah, just the whole point of this message is that you are finally seeing yourself. You are finally knowing and seeing you in the eyes that in God's eyes. You are seeing yourself in the way that God's eyes see you. It's like you are finally waking up to your purpose, waking up to your, I don't know, what you deserve, like the way that you deserve to be treated, and the way that you are treating yourself. Like at the end of the day, all of it comes back to that. You're seeing yourself, therefore you're respecting your energy more, therefore you're focusing on you, and you're being compassionate with people around you. But when you see that you're getting a certain treatment that you do not deserve, when you see that people think or project onto you, and you have been doing nothing but try to be your best version, then you are not taking it personal. But at the same time, you are pulling back your energy because you do not deserve that. God is telling you, well, I don't want to speak for God, but God has been telling me, and I feel like it could be telling a lot of people, that by the fact that you focus on you and your path and your destiny, you are creating an echo effect. You trying to solve somebody's issues is creating the opposite, which is sending them away or maybe keeping them in the same spot that they're at. So just don't feel bad. Like, don't feel guilty for choosing yourself. 1818. Don't feel guilty. Oh, I'm seeing a little duck. It's beautiful. I love where I live because it's full of ducks and it's full of nature. It brings me so much peace. The fuck? People just been staring, okay? Anyway, I don't want to keep it too long. I just wanted to come down here and just let it flow and tell you that you're doing an amazing job. Tell you that you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. If you're getting called to fast, because I feel like the download, even though my head hurts a little bit and my body feels a little weak, like I should be resting and sleeping. That's what I'm about to do right now. Even though I feel all of that, I feel closer to the universe and to God than ever, and the download just flowed. But yeah, you're doing an amazing job. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And just know that at the end of the day, when you choose yourself and when you choose your purpose and destiny, and when you choose to focus on yourself and what you deserve, and you pull back your energy from certain energies that are not seeing you, then you are doing exactly what God needs you to do, because you are creating that echo effect and you are creating a awakening with other people around you. You're helping them snap out of it, not by you telling them what to do, but by you choosing you. And they see that and then they snap out of it. So that is what God wants us to do. That is the position that God wants us to take, to follow our path, follow our destiny, stand our ground, stand in our energy, and pull back from anybody that is not pouring, that is not seeing us, that is not pouring into us the way that we pour into other people. And I don't know, it just makes me really sad about my mom. But at the end of the day, I cannot make her snap out of it. I can only create that echo effect by choosing me, and by me choosing my purpose and destiny, and all the abundance and everything that the universe is about to bring us, the abundance, financial freedom, the lifestyle that we deserve, because we have been doing the work, because we have been nothing but excellence. Like, there is nothing, regardless of all the times that you have hit your face against the wall and all the challenges, you have overcome all of those challenges, and you have become stronger than ever with every single challenge, coming back to yourself and getting deep down in your authenticity. And that is about to be paid off, and that is going to create an echo effect with everybody around you, starting with the people closest to you. And with me, those are my sisters. I'm just happy that I can be here for them, even though it's not what they think they need, but more of like my essence, regardless of like if that's what they need or not. Because at the end of the day, if what they need, only them can give to themselves. Yeah, that's the truth. What people need, only them can give to themselves. You cannot, like, you can only be you and your essence and your energy. You can only show up the way that you show up in your higher self with your purpose and destiny. If they don't need that, then there's something that they need, that they're looking for in their outer world, but in reality they need to look within, because they're not getting it from anybody. And why are you asking for stuff? Why are you? Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go rest because I feel a little sleepy. But yeah, this is an amazing experience. I have never fasted this long, but I'm detoxing my body, obviously with the right supplements, and obviously with a lot of hydration and a lot of resting, a lot of 22, a lot of listening to my body, and yeah, just that. But anyway, that's it. I'm just making it long for no reason. Goodbye, guys. Have a nice one.